G'day guys, it's Ninja. I've got Farnsy on the table here.
Hi guys.
Farnsy was talking to me about treating people with disc injuries, disc bulges and things like that. So the purpose of this video is to show about how to intuitively treat when people have a disc injury. So we do whole programs here where we kind of go into glute strengthening and just the different posture and things like that. But in this video, I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to show how to intuitively treat. Okay, so when we I'm going to assume we've done a warm up as well. So I'm going to cut that out so that just for the time purposes in the video. But when I'm working with people, and even on my own body, I've pushed into these different spots when I have been disky and just sort of holding things. So I just sort of really slowly go in, and you can be really specific as well. So I'm gonna just explore, like starting in Farnsy's money spot in there. And what I do when I'm really working on a disc injury, I know Farnsy has got a little bit of lower back stuff. You really work closely, and you kind of want them to really tune into what feels right, okay? So that's the whole thing with intuition. We're kind of using that intel, the intelligent information, which is the sensations that are elicited when you kind of push into things. So there's overbearing, and it feels like it's traumatic and it's damaging you more. We don't want that. We want people to get better. But there's also a sensation where it doesn't feel like it's doing anything, it's disconnected. And there's also a sweet spot where it just feels like it's connecting, it's for the greater good, it feels right. So that's what we want as a practitioner. We want to kind of tune into those kind of sensations and go at the rate, at the level, at the pressure, the depth that person is ready for to accept right at this very point in time. So being present is such an important thing as a practitioner in order to get it right. So we've got to really tune in. And one of the easiest ways to tune in is just sort of say, how's that feel?
Okay.
That feels all right?
Okay.
And can you sense where things are coming up, man? Can you, as I go up there a little bit, so I'm kind of just traversed up his body a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit painful there.
A little bit more there?
Yeah.
And I'll go up a little bit more again?
Oh, yeah, that's
so
it.
Just
oh,
there.
yeah.
So right here is a really good spot for Farnsy. So that initial sensation is quite intense, but then I'm kind of tuning into that tissue in here, and it's changing. Just a little bit of anatomy because I don't know too much, but in here, I'm pushing through the real thick fascia that is the lower back from the erectors and from the lats and things, that continuation of that fascia. But then in here, we've got the rotatories and the multifidus. So you can kind of push into these little muscles, and sometimes they're locked in really strongly, and they kind of are affecting the spine. So the disc and things like that are kind of thrown out, put out of place by these little muscles that are just in spasm. So if you're working into them, a lot of times there's just a knowing that that things are going to be better for it. There's a real spot release that happens when you're kind of working on that. How's that feel, man?
Yeah, good.
Is it feeling better now?
You've hit the spot, actually.
Yeah, so this is right on the spot. So even people that don't have disc problems, these little spots like that, so sustained pressure with a thumb can be, just be magic for the person. And I suppose I've been doing nearly 25 years of treatment, so my thumbs are really strong. And I've worked on my own body, kind of trying to soften this area and then pushing in like that with my own thumb. So I've had stacks of training, I suppose, conditioning work on my thumbs to be able to hold pressure like this for extended periods of time and deliver exactly what the person needs. And the thumb is a great tool for doing that because it just sort of fits into the slot. Rather than using tools, because you can actually feel for heat, you can feel those real subtle things that are changing, real subtle energies, if you want to call it that you can kind of sense that you can't get through inanimate objects, tools. So I'll go into that little spot there. How's that feel, man?
All right.
Yeah. Like that. Anyway, so we might wrap it up. But yeah, just to reinforce my message for the day is, yeah, just when people do have disc injuries, you don't have to be flat out scared of them. Like you can do something like but use your intuition, use that intelligent information that the body gives you, go at the rate that the body is allowing you to go at, and test frequently. You know, how's that feel now? Does that feel better? But also just asking how that feels, if that's okay to proceed. So getting that consent is a really important concept to honour and respect, so that you can kind of do the best thing for the person. And that's what it's all about. We want to get people better. We don't want to damage them, injure them kind of psychologically or physically. And yeah, we want to get them to do whatever they want to do and not be a victim to their situation. Let's get them better. Anyway, like, subscribe, share our videos around, have a look in the links below. There might be a course that's just up your alley. And yeah, but if you're in Melbourne, come and see us. Love to meet you. Barnesy would anyway.
It certainly would.
He's the one chasing the footy.
Always.
Always chasing the footy.
Oh,
Done.
done.
Look at this thumbprint. My best work.
Oh.
Done.
Yeah, I'm good.
Come on, show us your face, mate.
Oh.
Here I am.